Welcome to UTRGV Radio News. I'm Samantha Garza.
And I'm Jerry Galindo. It's great to be back with you all. We hope you had a great best week ever at UTRGV. Starting off our newscast today, our very own Samantha Garza reports on the newly appointed UTRGV Vice President and Director of Athletics.
Let me introduce you to Chasse Conque.
UTRGV welcomed Chasse Conque as the new Vice President and Director of Athletics. Conque and his family were introduced last Wednesday on the Edinburgh campus by President Guy Bailey.
And so he comes really highly recommended. This is a major step for us in athletics. I can't tell you how important this is. This is a red letter day that I think signals a great resurgence in our athletics.
Conque served as Vice Chancellor and Director of Athletics at the University of Arkansas at Little Rock. He moved to the Valley with his wife Lisa and their 3 daughters, Juliana, Sydney, and Adeline. Conque told student media that he plans to find ways to engage the community with the athletics department.
I look forward to working with all the different communities that make up the Valley. I look forward to working in Brownsville and doing creative things there to really engage those students with what we're building here on this campus.
Conque said that he does plan to enhance the basketball game day experience. Biomedical science junior Jacob Maciel said he would like the athletics department to have an equal funding distribution.
Everything's properly distributed between the sports and stuff, and the facilities and things like that.
Conque said he is impressed with the student enrollment and the spirit the community has. In his opinion, this is a turning point for UTRGV and athletics.
Thank you.
For more information about athletics, visit goutrgv.com. This is Samantha Garza for UTRGV Radio News. UTRGV had a groundbreaking student enrollment last week. Jerry Galindo gives a closer look at what changed for incoming students.
UTRGV's enrollment was record-breaking last week, while at the same time, students across the campus also noticed a rise in tuition. Vice President for Strategic Enrollment Maggie Hinojosa explains the admission reports for this semester, as well as exactly how UTRGV compares financially to outside universities.
So today, we are at 29,712 students. We've tried to really minimize the tuition increases as we became UTRGV.
Hinojosa reported that all students have a guaranteed 4-year tuition price when entering. Therefore, not all students returning on campus are being affected by these changes.
When a student enters UTRGV, their tuition is guaranteed for the next 4 years. So tuition from fall 17 to fall 18 went up $113. It was the students who entered fall 18 that paid that. None of the other students did.
Unaffected students such as communications senior Fernando Cruz still believes these changes are not fair to the incoming freshmen.
It's unfair for the students coming up. It's just encouraging as well. I mean, having to know I had to pay an extra $400. It may seem minuscule for some people, but to the others, it's that's everything for them. We would like to know also where's my money going to.
As of today, UTRGV is still ranked the second best bang for your buck university in the South, according to the Washington Monthly Magazine. This is Jerry Galindo for UTRGV Radio News.
With the start of the new semester, students across the campus not only have clinical sites available, but also have counseling service. Jerry Galindo tells us more.
The Counseling Center at UTRGV offers students across the university multiple types of resources, and this all starts with the screening evaluation. Clinical therapist Dr. Annette C. Allison explains what the process is like.
They can walk in to our office and say, I'm here to schedule an appointment. I'd really like to begin therapy. We'll schedule an appointment, and that first appointment is called a screening. When they come into one of our offices, we have 5 therapists. And we'll spend 30 minutes with them.
Dr. Allison says that screening evaluation will determine the severity of need and best route of therapy for that student. Those routes include block sessions, emergency walk-ins, therapy assisted online, and individual or couples counseling sessions. Dr. Allison explains just how important confidentiality is within the counseling center.
Part of our ethics. It's part of our licensing ethics. But no, it's confidential. Again, there are instances where we've had to call Tropical, we've had to call University Police, but it's because whatever the situation is bigger than us, and we need to make sure that others are involved so we can ensure the safety of that student.
Students at UTRGV, such as freshman political science major Eric Gonzalez, understands why counseling is needed for some incoming students.
There's a lot of stigma, or mental health help isn't necessarily as accessible as most people would like it to be, and a lot of people don't open up about their issues. I mean, it's only my third day here, but I can see why, like, some people have issues dealing with the stress of school.
To schedule an appointment or to take advantage of other counseling resources, visit utrgv.edu/counseling. This is Jerry Galindo for UTRGV Radio News. Our very own Luis Rubio gives us an athlete spotlight on UTRGV Athletics' athlete, Paulina Ramirez.
As UTRGV Volleyball got their 2019 season underway over the weekend against Radford University, defensive specialist Paulina Ramirez says she could not be happier to be back in action.
I actually love practice now. Like, I'm not even looking forward for games. Like, practices are, like, so much fun. Like, I really do enjoy every single second, like, every single practice. My last one, I'm done with volleyball in November, so I'm looking forward for everything.
After being sidelined for all of 2018 with a devastating knee injury, Paulina talks about this major injury and her road back to recovery in her athletic career.
Extremely hard. Just like when it happened to like surgery, rehab is extremely hard. But I guess like I always have a lot of trust in Coach Larry and Vinny, and they've always like pushed me and encouraged me.
Paulina also gives a lot of credit to the UTRGV coaching staff for helping her with the recovery process. Even though Paulina was out the entire season, Coach Lowry still kept her involved in the team.
And then Coach was like, we're going to travel you because we cannot have this team energy or team balance without you, even when we travel. So I think that like put like a lot of trust in me. So I worked really hard to get back, and I'm working really hard right now too.
UTRGV Volleyball will have their first home game on Tuesday, September 17th at 7 p.m. at the UTRGV Fieldhouse as they host Texas A&M Corpus Christi in the South Texas Showdown. This is Luis Rubio for this week's Athlete Spotlight with UTRGV Radio News.
UTRGV's women's soccer went up against the University of Texas at El Paso this past Saturday. Luis Rubio reports.
Over the weekend, UTRGV women's soccer hosted the Lady Miners of the University of Texas at El Paso at the UTRGV Soccer and Track and Field Complex. Both teams were coming off impressive wins but had to settle for a 0-0 draw after 110 minutes of play. UTRGV head coach Glad Bulgario still showed praise for how his team played.
Today here at UTEP, Conference USA team finishes mid-tables. Perhaps we should have won. We had quite a good chances. Overall, it's a good weekend, undefeated, unscored on, and defeated a very good team on Friday against Corpus.
UTRGV was the aggressor in the second half, holding the advantage on shots 6-3 over UTEP. Head coach Bulgario was proud of his team's second half aggression, but gave praise to the UTEP goalie Emily Parrott.
No, I certainly thought we created enough chances to win it. The goalkeeper made some very good saves, and ultimately that's the name of the game, is to score goals. So we weren't able to do that.
After the draw of the game, Bulgario is already looking forward to the next game against Southern Utah University.
Well, obviously we need to continue to create chances. We've done a good job now of doing that. Obviously we need players to put the ball in the back of the net, and that's the next step.
UTRGV women's soccer next game will be this Friday, September 6th at 7 p.m. at the UTRGV Soccer and Track and Field Complex in Edinburgh. For more updates and highlights, visit goutrgv.com. For UTRGV Radio Sports, I'm Luis Rubio.
Now, this week's weather report.
Hello, Vaqueros. This is Jerry Galindo with your RGV weather. Scattered thunderstorms are expected today with temperatures in the low 90s and high 80s. We should expect some light rain and mild thunderstorms tomorrow, with the rest of the week sticking to the high 90s and dipping to the mid 70s around midnight. All rain is expected to clear around Friday with an expected cloudy forecast, with temperatures reaching their highest around 98. You should expect a mostly sunny weekend with temperatures sticking to the high 90s.
Here's what's going around campus.
The Brownsville Game Room will host a Futbolito tournament. This is your chance to win V-Bucks. The tournament will take place today at 12:15 at the Brownsville Game Room. For more information, visit utrgv.edu and search Game Room.
This Friday is the UTRGV women's soccer game against Southern Utah. It starts at 7 p.m. and is free for all. For more information, visit goutrgv.com.
The School of Art will host the opening night for the Shattering Taciturnity on Thursday from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Edinburgh Liberal Arts Building South. For more information, call 956-665-3480.
The Edinburgh Rec will be hosting the annual late night. Take your student ID to get free food and play some games. This Thursday from 9 p.m. to midnight at the Edinburgh Rec. For more information, visit utrgv.edu/urec.
And that's all for this week's UTRGV Radio Newscast. If you have a story idea, contact us at radio@utrgv.edu.
From all of us here at UTRGV Radio News, thank you for listening.